Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls 2. And boy oh boy did a lot happen between last episode and this one, so let's just get right into it. So last episode we finished off the last of the 4 lords. In between the episodes I ended up making a couple of guide videos such as the Mad Warrior guide, Santier's Spear, the pig. I did all that stuff in between these 2 episodes, and in doing so I got a couple of items. First up, we got the Mad Warrior mask. I think I got the Mad Warrior armor too from my Mad Warrior grind. The Mad Warrior mask personally is one of my favorite masks in the game, so we're gonna rock it. I also went through the liberty of cleaning up my inventories and stuff, depositing a bunch of armor we're not even gonna touch. As for weaponry, I went ahead and upgraded our Dragon Slayer spear to +4. I do plan on using this spear actually as soon as this episode, as long as I can wield it properly. I have these 2 things right here for something to show off later. Got the pickaxe we got from Pookie the Pig the Adventure. Watch that video. Pookie the Pig is a legend. We got Santier's Spear. I'm probably not going to use it, but you could. And just a couple other niche weapons. I also upgraded a bow to +6 just because I remember saying I wanted to have a bow for the upcoming adventures. And I don't know if these were +10 last episode, but they're +10 now. So I went ahead and used all of my consumable souls except for the boss souls to get just stock up real quick. So we want to get the +16 strength so we can wield the Dragon Slayer spear. And then I think I actually want to go more attunement. I want to get a 3rd spell slot again. So that's what we're going to be rocking with. And doing so, can we use our spear? We can, however, we need... Let's just... Oh, God. Of course. What weighs less? What weighs less? This weighs less. Okay. So we're gonna rock the Dragon Slayer spear and the lightning hide sword. Those of you who do not know why I'm attached to this spear is because it's the first spear I've ever used in any Souls game, and I used it in my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Anyway though, that is enough yapping. I feel like I've been going on forever. Let's hop right into this episode. So at the end of the last episode we met up with Aldia, and Aldia told us that we needed to go towards Drangleic Castle. How do we get to Drangleic Castle? Well, we need to go back to the Ruined Fork Road, the bonfire that had 3 directions to go. Now, of course, when you're here, you, do I have my HUD off? I have my HUD off. Let me turn that back on. Hide automatically. Okay. So, obviously, we have the way with the big door that we couldn't get through. We have the shaded ruins. Oh, I need to get the spells on, too. I was doing so much thumbnail work and all that other stuff in between these episodes, so I want that for sure. How much is Great Fireball? Great Fireball is 1. That's perfect. And then we're going to do Great Combustion as well. All right. Now we are good to go. We got that. We got that. We got... All right. We're good. We're golden. All right. So we want to head over yonder here, and we got some more of our favorite enemies, the falconers. Oh wow, this spear is amazing. I literally ran out of range to run back into those arrows. Oh boy, Ricky, you're in for a long adventure. Let me human effigy. Also, for those of you wondering, the times that I died making the guide videos, I'm not counting as the total because I just, I'm making guide videos. I'm not going to count that towards the total of the playthrough. And if you're wondering what happened to all this... Oh, God. I walked into that one. Good thing about spears is they have an extremely high counter damage multiplier. So you're going to be doing a lot of damage with your backstabs and your riposte. Ooh, Twinkling Titanite. That's a really good find. To upgrade it, though, you need Petrified Dragon Bones. However, up until this point, I got mine to +4. So if you've been following along as a guide, you should have enough Petrified Dragon Bones for a +4. Which it only goes up to +5, so it's equivalent to +8. Oh, God. Oh God. Oh jeez. Got these annoying things. There's actually something I'm gonna show off later in the game that a lot of people might not know, that you really wouldn't know unless you came back to this place of the Shaded Ruins very, very late in the game for whatever reason. So this is the Shrine of Winter. This door will not open unless you either have defeated the 4 lords or you have 1 million soul memory in New Game. If you're a New Game Plus though, you have to get, I think, the 2 million, but it's not, it doesn't carry over. So let's say like I beat the game with this soul memory, I would need to get the 3.4 million soul memory to open the gate in New Game Plus. This is the entrance to the 3rd DLC. Again, we are not touching the DLCs till later, so we're just gonna run by that for now, but we'll remember it's there. Heading down this annoying staircase in the worst way possible, we're gonna backtrack over here. I remember in the original Dark Souls 2, there was a Flexile sentry over here. That's like an iconic thing I remember about this little trail. Also, I guess a cool thing to mention is, like, I feel like Dark Souls 2 did Dark Souls 1 backwards. Because in Dark Souls 1, you had the linear-ish path up until you got the Lord Vessel, and then you had to go kill the 4 lords. You had to go off in 4 different directions. In this game, you start off going 4 different directions, which is all interconnected to Majula, which I really like personally. And then later on in the adventure, it becomes more of a linear path. I don't know, just something I thought was pretty cool about all this. Alright, so up ahead we're gonna see that it's starting to rain, and if you know anything about anything, you know that when it starts raining, things or shit gets real. For example, lightning actually will do more damage in the rain. So these guys having lightning bolts is not a coincidence. It's purely to get you killed faster. Alright, I probably didn't need a drink right there, but why not? Why not have a toast? I'm gonna go here. So this Titanite bug right here, we want to make sure we get this. Oh, the spear makes it so easy. Where was this spear my whole life? Killing that bug, you get a slab in 3 chunks. Very, very good. Very good Titanite bug.
This castle is isolated. But nonetheless, you must forge on. To bring an end to your journey and mine.
And there it is. Drangleic Castle. Let's forge forward. Now, obviously, it's not going to be easy. I was expecting my Heavenly Thunder to do a lot more. See if I can get a little cheeky snipe. That's the one thing about Heavenly Thunder, is it's not reliable. It's not reliable if you need it to like kind of hit from a range. You really do need to be on top of the enemy. If you're on top of the enemy though, you can get it off. Ooh, it's the best miracle in the game. Like what's my chime? Is it only a plus? Yeah, my chime is +4, and I have 20 faith, and it is wreck shit. All right, so up here, ow. We have these little stone statue guys. Now you want to make sure you kill the swordsman over by the statue, because these statues run on souls. That is the power source in this land. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I feel like they're about to come up. I think they like spawn indefinitely, just so you have an enemy to kill for the giants to open up. I want to take a quick run around. Yeah, because there's a chest right here. I have PTSD from a couple episodes ago when I got chomped on, so we're gonna hit every chest from here on out. Ah, Get great combustion and a fire seed. However, we already have great combustion. I mean, 2 great combustion is actually pretty good. I think, yeah, one of these is a cyanite. We're gonna not be overly aggressive because we are not super strong in the health department because I have my stats spread out between like 5 different skills. I don't think you need to kill these cyanites, but I'm just showing that they're here. That took... Oh, I forgot you get a 2-handed special attack on the Dragon Slayer Spear now, too. That's so cool. Only bad thing is its durability is kind of getting shot. But, you know, we're not too worried about that. And speaking of, do I have a... I do. Okay, perfect. Is this anything? I don't think this is anything. Yeah, it's not anything. It's a lie. It's a trap. Swordsmen are gonna come up behind you and kill you there. They didn't kill me because I got lucky and cleared everything out. Anyway, welcome to Drangleic Castle. Let's explore this place a little bit. First up, let's talk to this guy who is the best NPC in this game for reasons I'll explain after we talk to him.
Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? This castle is the domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional? His Highness. Where has he gone? You are a guest of our castle. I am the Chancellor, Velager. Do you seek an audience with my lord, King Vendrick? Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the King, has... The Queen has taken him. My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished the 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Vendrick, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic. The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty. Long ago, the queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The king crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the queen at his side. The king commandeered their power and created the golems. With the golems, the king created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love, his gratitude to his queen. The queen brought peace to this land and to her king. A peace so deep, it was like the dark. Is this some sort of a dream? Where am I? What has happened to our castle? Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with honor. This is the way of our castle. Tell me if you should require anything.
Alright, besides the extreme amount of lore we just learned, this guy sells a couple of things. He sells the Lucky Lucy and the Flamberg, Dark Souls 1 classic weapons. You get the Bracing Knuckle Ring +1, which will slow your equipment degeneration, or degradation, which could be useful. You get Magic and Lightning Arrows, which are some of the most powerful arrows in the game. sells a couple of consumables as well as infinite repair powder. This is a very good item. And you get Great Magic Barrier from him, which I'm actually going to buy. Great Magic Barrier will be very, very essential for a later part of the game.
My lord made magnificent. Our king has won.
So, without spoiling too much, however, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know the lore of Dark Souls 2. It seems as King Vendrick is no longer in his castle. He has gone away. He's locked away. And he has been ran out by the queen. Now, we've already kind of known the queen was a little shady from Laddersmith Gilligan, seeing as she came and basically took the queen from Mytha. Or took the king from Mytha. Wow, I'm really bad at lore deducing. The king set up the 4 lords that we fought with souls of the original lords that he took from when he originally came here. Kind of seems like killing those 4 lords was a test. And it's no coincidence that Aldia also popped up after we defeated the 4th lord. Starting to come together. I will say, my first time playing Dark Souls games, you know, I was like a lot of people. I didn't know a thing. I was so confused the whole time. I was like, oh, boss, kill boss, go farther in game. But now that I'm a Dark Souls veteran, not in sense of skill, but in sense of experience, I can say that I'm a lot more interested in the lore. I'm a lot more interested in lore in games in general. I think I've passed my peak competitiveness in video games, and now I'm interested in lore and how games were and just the story behind them. I feel like I should not be this old at 26. We get Sublime Bone Dust there, which is always welcome. But yeah, the lore in this game is, I don't know, people say it's not the best. It's kind of like a broken story, and again, the delivery of this game could have been better, but I have to say, I know one of these is statue. It could have been better. However, I think it's pretty damn good, and I think it deserves a pass, especially considering the circumstances this game went through being developed. But that's up to y'all. So we finally reached the bonfire. And I think we're gonna end it off here, actually. I know this episode was a little short, but I feel like this is a great stopping spot, seeing as if we get into the castle, I don't want to stop in the middle of our castle exploration. So we're gonna call it there. I hope you guys enjoyed. We made it to Drangleic Castle today. Next episode, we're gonna explore this abandoned castle and hope to find any sense of direction of where this king might have went. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time for more Dark Souls.